If you repeat a mistake many times, it is not a mistake anymore. It is your decision. The first time, maybe it was bad luck. The second time, maybe it was your feelings. But by the third time, you cannot say, "I had no choice." When you do something again and again, your brain learns it. It becomes a habit. At that moment, the mistake is not an accident. It is a choice you keep making. Consider a mother teaching her child. At first, her voice is soft and patient, guiding the child gently. But when the child struggles to understand, frustration begins to rise. Before she knows it, she is yelling, her voice sharp and loud, forcing the child to listen through fear. Deep down, she knows this is wrong. She knows her anger hurts the child's spirit, yet she does it anyway. She does it because she cannot find another way, or simply because she has grown used to this reaction. It is toxic, yes, but in that heated moment, choosing the familiar path of anger feels easier than the hard work of patience. We often suffer because we go back to the same bad situation. We do this because it feels familiar. It makes us feel like we are in control. When you scream, you get silence immediately. It feels like a solution, but it is actually a trap. Making a mistake once is okay, but hurting the ones you love repeatedly when you know it leaves a scar is stubbornness. It means you are prioritizing your immediate relief over their long-term well-being. The scary thing is not that you lost your temper. The scary thing is when you start thinking, "This is just who I am. I am just a hot-tempered person." When you think like that, you stop looking for a way to be gentle. You only look for excuses to stay angry. It sounds harsh, I know. It is painful to admit that we are the ones breaking our own hearts and the hearts of those closest to us. It is easier to blame the stressful day, the disobedience of a child, or the pressure of life. But as long as you look outside for the reason, you will remain stuck inside the problem. You have to look at the mirror. You have to ask yourself why you keep choosing reaction over reflection. Often, we choose the familiar pain because we are afraid of the unfamiliar effort. The known chaos feels easier than the unknown discipline. You raise your voice again not because you enjoy it, but because you know exactly what will happen next. The noise stops, and you feel a twisted sense of power. Predictability makes us feel safe, even when it destroys our relationships. But you must realize that you are not the victim of your emotions. You are the architect of your responses. Every time you say yes to the anger that controls you, you are saying no to the peace that could heal your home. You are trading your connection with others for a moment of venting your frustration. To change this, you do not need to be a saint immediately. You just need to be honest. You need to catch yourself in the act. The next time you feel that heat rising in your chest, the moment before you open your mouth to make that same old mistake, just pause. Take a deep breath. Stop operating on autopilot. Look at the frightened eyes in front of you and realize that you are free to choose a softer tone. You are not a machine programmed to explode. You are a human being capable of change. Honestly, the process of stopping will feel uncomfortable. Your mind will scream at you to just let the anger out because it is easy. It might feel frustrating when you have to explain something for the 10th time calmly. That's okay. Let it be frustrating. Let it be hard for a while. That restraint is necessary. It is the soil where trust and love will grow back. Do not beat yourself up for the times you failed. Guilt is just another heavy stone you do not need to carry. Forgive the version of you that didn't know how to handle the pressure. That version of you was just trying to survive the chaos. But the version of you today wants to build a home. So be brave enough to break your own pattern today by swallowing the harsh words and choosing silence or kindness instead. You have the power to write a new sentence for your story. You don't have to keep copying the old page of regret. The pen is in your hand. The paper is white and clean. If you could choose a completely different way to love and lead starting right now, what is the first thing you would do differently today?